Hey, I'm back, and it's Lauren of Visionary Stationery and Lauren V Designs. And basically, we're going to get into the mood board and creating a mood board via Canva. So if you haven't done the previous video, I'm gonna have a link below so that you can make sure you watch the previous video on how to make an inspiration board via Pinterest. But here we're gonna go into actually creating the mood board in Canva. I already started to pin a lot of the my inspiration on my secret board here, and I've taken some of the pictures that really stood out for me, and I saved those. And the way you do that is just clicking on it, left click, and I'm gonna right click and save image as, and then you will save it on your desktop or whatever file that you want to save it as. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go back. And the good thing is that you can pin those images. You're not going to use them for commercial use. It's just something to inspire you with. So, and it's not going to be shown or marketed anywhere, so you can use it in that sense, but you cannot use it for commercial to create a profit from. Just note that. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into just getting a regular board here. Let's see what I can use that's big enough. And this is canva.com, of course. So we're gonna go into Canva, and I'm just gonna maybe a desktop wallpaper. That's pretty good. I could use it as a desktop wallpaper and create some kind of layout here. So what I'm gonna do, and I just picked out any random layout, but you can make your own layout if you wanted to, whichever layout you wanted to use. And then I am going to go to elements, and I'm going to look for grids, because I want different grids in terms of just laying out these photos. So I'm just going to look for a certain grid here. Let's see, maybe any grid would do, something like this. If it comes up, oh, there we go. Okay, so now it came up. Here's my grid. Okay, and the grid is basically a pattern that you can use in Canva, where you can basically place pictures in each of these little areas here to create a photo grid pattern. And the cool thing about this is it makes it super easy just to place different pictures within the scope, and it crops it automatically, so you don't have to worry about cropping it and make sure it fits and stuff like that. For those of you that use Photoshop, it's a little bit easier because you don't have to. It makes it quicker than to have to create it as a smart object and then go ahead and make sure it's cropped and all that stuff. So it kind of cuts that down a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and upload my photos. Okay, I'm going to upload, and here I have my photos that I uploaded, and I'm going to go ahead and click on these. If I can click on each one and just go ahead and upload those into my folder here. And I guess I'll do them one by one, but you can do them more, one at a time, or you can do it multiple by just clicking, control. For those of you that use Mac, I'm not sure what it is on Mac, but you can just click each one, or you can click all of them at the same time to have them uploaded, which I will do here. Okay, so I'm gonna upload these multiply. There we go. So as you see, it's all uploading at the same time. I just click control, and make sure that I upload everything at the same time, and everything is uploaded. So now all I got to do is just go ahead and start dragging and dropping. And the cool thing is that I can move this to where I want it to be seen. So I'm going to click the crop button, and I'm going to show you that again. You just hit here, and I just kind of dragged it in, and it just placed it right into the box that I wanted to do it. And isn't that cool? So I'm going to crop it, and because I love this gold piece right here with the thing, so I'm going to make sure it sits right there. And there we go. See? There we go. That's it. And do the same thing. Crop. Right? And I'm going to make sure I get all that purple in there because I love that purple. And set it. See? There we go. Right? And let's put her in here because I love this piece, especially with the gold, so I want to show that. So I'm going to make sure I have her face in here. Right? Okay. And here's some more. What else I want to put in here? I do love this piece right here. This is beautiful. So I'm going to crop that a little bit. Make sure I show some of that blue hue in there because I do love some of that blue in there. So I'm going to move that, click OK, and that's in there, right? And I love this piece, so I'm going to move this. Let's move this here. And I don't think I need to, well, I could crop it a little bit just to show the face more, but I love her hands though. So I'm going to leave that there. And let's see what else I like here. I do love my island piece here. So I'm going to stick that in here somewhere. Not there, but here. So that's fine. Yeah, that's fine where it's at. So as you can see, there's a link here in terms of all of the colors and what have you. And from there, you can kind of go through and start to create a pattern from your shape. So what I like to do is I will go into shapes, click shapes, and then you can either do a circle or square, it doesn't matter which one you want to use. And then I go into start building these colors, you know. And the cool thing is what you can do is if you want to do it beforehand, you can go into a link to not color Hexa, but there's to color pick from your photos. And I use Photoshop to color pick from my photos, but you can always color pick from an image to get the color codes. Okay, so if I choose an image, right, and let's say I wanted to use this one here, it's just, you know, just for the sake of it, I can always go in and pick the colors that I want to and then get the color code, right? So see, there we go. Then there's a color code, so I can always go back here and there's another color code here. There we go. So see, you can kind of move along and pick the color codes that you want from your picture, and then go back here and then find the color that you want. And I'm going to show you how to do that right here. This is my color code for my purple, but if I was to use this color here, I'll just copy this, just Control C, and then paste it here, and there we go. And now I got that color. See, that's it. And then I'm going to copy again to get my other colors. All right, and you do the same thing. You go back to your colors, you put in, you know, highlight it, see what, what I can get in terms of maybe a gold or something like that. And you just kind of pick out the colors that stand out, and you do the same thing. Copy. I change the color scheme. Okay, my colors are a little bit brighter, but I'm just using this as an example. So there we go, and that's another color. Okay, and I could go back and I could take all of these pictures and pick out the colors that I really like from it and continue from there. But these are colors that pretty much, and you just continue to create your colors from the brand, right, that you have, the colors that you have for your brand, so that when you go ahead and you use Canva again to create other things, you know exactly what the hexadecimal color is. And next time when I do another video and I show you an easy way to create your logo, you have to convert your hexadecimal color to a CMYK color. CMYK is cyan, magenta, black, and yellow. Well, in the order it is cyan, magenta, yellow, black. Okay, so you want to make sure that when you have your hexadecimal color, that you know the CMYK color for it. Okay, and is this particular link, and I'm gonna make sure I put the link on the bottom for you as well. This gives you a great rundown of your color conversions. It gives you ideas in terms of color schemes, which is awesome, and alternatives to the colors. It shows you a preview of how the colors look. It gives you shades and tints. It's awesome. It's a really awesome color. See, there's my colors. But so yeah, see right here, I got my CMYK, and this is important because when you create your actual logo or your for print, you need to have a CMYK code and make sure that it's the same throughout. Okay, so that's it. How cool was that? That was like really fast in terms of creating a mood board. This is my mood board. That's how you create one. And it's pretty simple. It's not, and it's pretty fun to make a mood board for your visual brand. It gives you an idea how to craft it and how you want it to look. You have your colors. You have an idea of your pictures, how you want your pictures to look, what pictures you want to use, how basically it gives your message a look. It gives your story a look in terms of pictures. If your story, your brand, your business was to have a picture book or a storybook, this is how it would look. Okay, so think of it that way. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll check you later. And make sure that you subscribe. Okay? Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.